In the faraway mines of Afghanistan,
They keep dropping them in.
10 times more commonly.
I don't know if they put another line in my hand.
Could be found just about anywhere.
It feels like it.
The warriors of Assyria had been trained by years of constant fighting, and were now.
I can't quite see it, but it feels like they put a new line in me.
Perhaps most importantly,
yeah, I can feel it on my hand.
Had supposedly
like right here.
For more than 200
so it feels like a pinprick when they fucking put it through you. Or yeah, from what I gathered, this is what they're doing. They're putting another line into me.
In this region at the time, no other state could say the same.
And you can follow it.
Syrian king, it must have seemed clear that if Assyria could only seize its opportunity, it could become a power unlike any that had been seen before. That man's name was Tiglath-Pileser I.
Gotta make sure I have the right one, because they got so many of these lines, like they're coming out of all my fingertips. I got one hanging in my esophagus, like going down my throat, going into my body.
He was the son of a
I got two out of each nostril. From what I could gather, I've gathered, what they've been doing with me with these things, it looks like they can inflate. But I follow the line, and it always goes either above me or below me. So they're both above and below me, and this is all police. They secretly run 10-11 lands down. They have units all to themselves. But I follow this line, and it goes behind me.
In one, a married woman
and it goes up.
Is decreed to be killed. But he was an energetic
and this shit stretches.
And a skillful
super fucking stretchy. This is the same 2 points. Like this is how much it can stretch. Like it stretches phenomenally well. Like it's really well.
Unrivaled king of the universe.
But it feels like a pinprick every time they put one in, and they're putting another line in. So that's like dozens. I have dozens of these things in me.
And whose name he has pronounced eternally for control of the
I'm still fucking wheeling all this fucking line in. Because I'm just following it, right? I'm grabbing it from one point and follow it and bring it over. Follow it, bring it over. So like I have a whole bunch of fucking cloaked line in my hand.
But in the case of Tiglath-Pileser, it's clear that the challenges he faced were indeed formidable.
I'm trying to see if there's enough of it. Maybe the reflection, you can see a reflection, because that's all it is. Like the cloaking technology is just, it's like having a mirror. It's just reflecting this environment, which makes it cloaked, right? It's not that hard to figure out, but how the fuck did they put it? Like this has got to be like medical like equipment or something, because like this stuff's been sitting in me for a very long time, and gosh, here it comes out. But yeah, I can feel that fucking thing, man. And like, yeah, they can inflate it. It's really long. It's super fucking huge. Like it's fucked up. And they won't stop fucking. Well, it kind of hurts when they first put it through your skin, but once it gets under your skin, you don't feel it unless they want you to feel it. And it's usually at night when there's no, like, when staff here goes home. But staff here are all police too. It's all run by police. It's all run by the city. And they're doing really fucked up things to me. Like filling me full of these fucking lines. And not only that, but attaching my cat and my partner. Well, my ex, I guess. I don't know what kind of relationship that is, but like we're all connected to these things. And she doesn't want to believe it. But like I know what I'm feeling. This is a line. And it's fucking
It's hard to know how
Cloaked.
the average Assyrian citizen of the time would have felt about all of this, since their accounts were not recorded. We can imagine that at the very
And you
least,
can feel the
a
tension
great deal of
when you
wealth
stretch it
will
out.
now be flowing into the city of Ashur.
You can feel the tension,
Teams
the
of
stretchiness in
construction
it.
workers would have been working day and night to build new palaces
Oh,
and
fuck
gardens
off.
in the city. Exotic, never before seen animals.
As they try and stick. Okay, so they have different sizes too. So there's different sizes of lines that they have. They have really big ones and they have really small ones. Now, they put a really big one into my stomach and it expanded my esophagus. It fucking hurt. It was the most painful thing I've ever had to experience. Having something shoved down your fucking throat and hit your stomach is really fucked up thing to feel.
He gained control of the highway to the Mediterranean.
They're torturing me with this stuff.
A distant body of water.
And it's all set up because they own the building. They are the landlords.
The entire world.
And
Assyria at this time was
everybody
only
working here is well
great
aware of
power
what
of
the stuff
region
is.
With no access.
They're well aware of who works here.
And we can see something.
They're well aware of what this place is.
King Tiglath-Pileser's words when he boasts about going on board.
And it's not what it's advertised as.
The Assyrian Chronicles
They are spying on people
that he hunted and killed
without their knowledge or consent. And they're keeping like 24-hour watches on people, like such as myself. Like they watch me 24/7 what I do in my own apartment at all times. It's pretty violating knowing that there's a whole bunch of police watching me 24/7. And like they spent the last 4 years like trying real hard to kill me.
Well, others say it's likely but it shows
It's fucked up.
what novelty it was.
But like all this is meant to scare me, to torture me, to inflict pain on me. Like this is all to fucking kill me, really.
In the year 1076 BC,
Like they put 10 years on my face.
must have looked back on a life of staggering success.
Fucking
During
things
his
so thick.
violent rule, Assyria
I don't like this one.
much of the territory that it had lost
And you can feel
over
it.
the
Like
period
fuck.
of the Bronze Age collapse. He had grown his kingdom into
I
a
can feel that
empire
stretchiness start in the back of my throat. I can feel it start to stretch in the back of my
He
throat.
must have looked ahead to the dawning of a golden age
Like right here.
for Assyria. But the fortunes of Assyria
And the same thing, like it
changed
doesn't come out. I can't take it
with
out.
the reign of a
It doesn't
king
cut. It doesn't burn. It
named
doesn't knot. Get that? How do you make something that doesn't knot? Like how do you make a line that doesn't knot at all? Holy fuck, they're hurting me now.
Adad-Nirari was crowned
And they go on my heart.
910 BC,
They like to fucking play with my heart.
3,000 years ago.
And like this is all meant to degrade my body, right? Like this can only be degrading to my body. Like what it's doing to like my nails, like it's really fucked up. It makes my nails grow fast where it is, like where it's under. My nail grows faster there than anywhere else.
Instead, they gave each year a name,
Really, fuck off.
sometimes named after a particular person as a kind of honor.
So, by the looks of it, they're trying to shove something down my throat again.
Like a great battle or an eclipse of the sun. Assyria
And like they can put stuff on these lines and like shove it right down in the back of my throat and make me ingest things. Like I got a collection of stuff that they were putting into my fucking mouth. Yeah, like you can be connected to this for years and not even know it.
At the end of the 8th century BC.
So like who's all connected? How many people are connected to this shit? I mean, my friend's kid was complaining about fucking itchy armpits. I'm just like, yo, that was a red flag for me because like my armpits are always itchy because of these fucking lines. They move these lines under your skin and you start to itch. That's what it is. It does to you. It makes you itch all over. And like that's where it is. Like at my feet, it comes in through my feet, my hips, because it's just fucking flesh and hip, right? And in my armpits. I can move this shit around. Like I've done everything I possibly can to try and fucking rip this apart, try and break it, try and knot it, trying everything. Like I've tried everything to fucking cut it and like try and get this shit out of me. And it's all them. Like they control it. The police are controlling it. And I don't know if these things can come out or not. So like this one that they broke, this one's broken.
omens from the
Fuck, I
gods.
got all this fucking line here I've been playing with.
Incredibly careful note
I
of
can
any
feel it. I can feel it all in my
and
hand.
The reign of Adad-Nirari is the beginning of the earliest one.
Can't see a thing, eh? Not a
He was
thing.
an ambitious king, and he soon began to expand in all directions into what is today Turkey, Iran, and the Mediterranean coast.
Weird, eh?
On the strength
This is what cloak
of
technology
the
looks like, guys.
Assyrian
I can see it because it's
army.
like
The rise of an Assyrian
it's like a blur.
was a tough one.
That's what it looks like. When you have it in front of you, it looks like it's just blurry. It's a little blurry. So like when this shit's done in the corner of my eye, it feels like I see movement, right? I'm like looking around, there's nothing there, but it's these fucking cloak lines that I can see in my periphery. It's like it causes like a blurry motion.
Pulses, wheat and barley, raising livestock like sheep, pigs, and cattle.
Unbelievable.
And then when the spring came, the rain.
And there's these lines. They keep fucking putting them in. They keep dropping from my ceiling. They keep coming up through my floor.
Given a spear and a shield made of woven reeds.
Like my apartment is literally attached to the unit above me and below me.
To fight for the empire.
That's why they put me specifically in this unit. When they first showed me this place, they showed me something on the 11th floor. The day I move in, they put me on the 3rd.
Or even other Assyrians who had
Why would you show me one and then give me another? I thought about that for a minute. I'd let it go. I'd let that thought go. I'm like, whatever. Like, it's a place. At least I'm off the streets. And little did I know, it was all set up.
There were also those who enjoyed it. Without these,
And like the police enjoy torturing
many
people.
of them may never have seen
They wanted to kidnap me specifically to torture me.
anything of the world outside their
They let that known to me.
And
I survived
Assyrian
kidnapping
armies
attempts.
tended to win more than it lost.
2.
There must have
I
been
believe.
a
Definitely
certain
1,
sense
maybe
of
2.
pride in their shared accomplishments. This
You can feel the end of it, this
of
one.
a season of harvest in the autumn and a season of war in the spring formed the heartbeat of the Assyrian
Oh,
Empire.
this one.
It was a drumbeat of
This one's moving up.
and conquest that was continued by the king who came to the throne in the year 883.
And there's so many. Like, there's so
And
many.
he
This is a different
propelled
line I
the
just
Assyrian
grabbed.
Empire to new and
But this one, I got the end of it.
His name was Ashur.
Sometimes you can see a little fishing line moving around. Like a little wire that's like fucking moving like a snake.
Ashur-Nazirpal was a remorseless and ruthless warrior. And many of the
But I got so many, so many. Like, out of every single fingertip, I got these lines coming out.
and harsh treatment of enemies
Every single one.
reached a climax
Except for my
of
thumbs.
rule. Much like
But yeah.
many rulers of this time around the world,
It's on this corner.
he used
And this
terror
nail,
tactics
it's growing faster in this corner where it comes out from underneath.
to drive
I don't want to show you my
the
feet,
hearts
but
of his
it's like,
enemies.
you can see it in my feet.
His inscription
It's pushing my toenail, like my big toenail up, and which is allowing fucking
for the delight they seem to
I
take.
don't know, fungus, I guess, to grow in there, and it stinks sometimes. Like, I got to get fungal
After
cream because of it,
crushing one rebellion to
and
Ashur-Nazirpal
because it's been sitting there for so long.
describing
Like, I've been connected to these things for years, from what I've gathered. Like, fuck, probably from the get go when they first started doing this to me 4 years ago. So they're watching hotel programs in the exact same way they're watching me here, where they have certain units all to themselves.
I gouged out the eyes of many troops.
We've lost, at least for me anyways. I know for others too. Anybody that's a targeted individual will understand that they've lost all their rights to privacy.
I razed, destroyed, burnt,
And
consumed the city.
and this is all under the guise of behavioral modification. So there's certain university courses that you can take. I mean, like amongst police, I believe, and the military, and they teach you on how to fucking gang stalk people and how to fuck with them in order to do behavioral modification. So if they think you're an asshole and they don't like my record, so like right there, you know, like it's just, I'm getting everything. Yeah, like everything that they've done to me is everything that you get trained for as a police officer to do. like a Mr. Big Show at my job of employment, they employed me. They fucking went out of their way to employ me.
I made sculptures of beasts of the mountains,
So they could show me that they wanted to kill me.
in white limestone and alabaster.
Like, so why? Like, why would they do that? Like, why would they fucking do that to me?
And a splendid house. I hung doors of cedar and cypress at its doors, and put therein
Yeah.
silver, gold, tin, bronze, and iron, treasure from the lands I conquered. I took people which I had.
But yeah, they teach this in university. This fucking 1011 Lansdowne is a secret police training facility. Like, they're training people on how to go undercover in this building.
Wasn't new, but Ashurnazirpal seems to have employed it far more frequently than his predecessors. The Assyrians.
It's pretty
understood
fucked up what
very
the
simple
police actually do.
calculation in the ancient world.
And a lot of their work
Population size
that they do,
power.
it's not done in uniform.
Happily filled their cities
It's
with
done in plain
people
clothes.
from all corners of their empire. They created what must
And
have
now
been
I'm well versed on how the police will come by. Yo, even when you dial 911, someone like will show up that's not in uniform, and those are police officers. I literally watched it go down on Bloor and Lansdowne. When someone called, there was I think it was a rooming house or something. They found a guy dead. They said of an overdose probably, and like they ran outside and called 911. I was like waiting for the bus when that happened. And the one thing I noticed right away were these people walking real fast, started walking around all over the place, started walking real fast everywhere. And I'm just like, holy fuck, are you for real? Like, yo, man, the police will show up like before, uniform police will show up, scope out the place. It's so military. It is so fucking military. Like these guys, like all we are enemy combatants to the police. That's all we are. That's the public. We're just enemy combatants. Like that's how they're seeing it. They're so militarized that they have to kill people, and like they have methods of doing it where they get away with it too. Because like the first thing they tried doing to me was stuff me in a fucking dump truck. So that implies that they're putting bodies in the landfill, right? Well, I would think so, anyways.
At least 6 million people in the 20th century from more than 20 ethnic minority groups considered.
But I'm also coming to understand that maybe that's what they wanted to show me, because I've been dealing with the psyops. Quite an elaborate fucking psyops. Like the amount of energy, the amount of time, 4 years, the amount of resources that are pumped into just keeping me supervised is phenomenal. Like, I guess I'm just such a high risk that they have to justify 24-hour surveillance, and like they have to justify hurting me with these fucking cloaked lines and filling me full of them. Like the other day, they inflated these goddamn things, and I could fucking barely breathe. Like this shit's in my lungs. And like they showed me that they could strip anybody of their charter. They showed me that they don't give a flying fuck about our chartered rights and freedoms. That is fucking irrelevant when they're not in uniform. That's only relevant when they're in uniform. But yeah, I have been like fucking fucked with so bad by the police in the last 4 fucking years. And like they did this to me. Like they convinced one of my coworkers to try and fucking kill me, and he's now a supervisor. Yeah, because we want a supervisor that will fucking backstab one of your fucking coworkers. Real fucking solid, man. Fucking solid. And they keep telling me I'm going to jail. Every day, you're going to jail. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. Oh yeah, right. You stripped me of my charter, bitch. You're not fucking throwing me in jail. You're trying to kill me. Like, fuck. Keep that investigation open, pig. Holy fuck. Make sure I don't get any legal help.
Up until the middle of the 8th century.
Because, like, this is fucking fucked. Like, this is advanced military technology that the police have their fucking hands on. Oh, they hurt me every day with this stuff. It's bad every day, but So like it doesn't really matter. It's always just bad. Well, yeah, like fuck. What can you do? Like I'm stuck here. Like they want me to leave. I got nowhere else to go. Like where am I supposed to go? They're like leave Toronto, leave Toronto, leave Toronto. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? I can't leave Toronto. I'm too poor. Absolutely not. I'm not doing anything they tell me to do.
But it was still a force made up of.
I will not comply. I will not comply. And that's why they're killing me. Like, seriously, like, just anybody who fucking stands up for themselves, because that's what I did for the last 4 years. I was just standing up for myself. And, like, they want to kill me so bad just because of how I think. Because they're keeping me under 24-hour neural surveillance. Not only am I under 24-hour surveillance, I'm under 24-hour neural surveillance. Fuck, they're releasing that shit again. They keep releasing stuff into, like, a gas that gets pumped into my fucking apartment from the unit below me. And it's this white powdery substance that I can instantly feel in the back of my throat when they release this stuff. I can smell it too, and it smells... I don't know, it smells like baby powder. Not baby powder, but like lavender baby powder or something. Like, I don't know, like, it's just... It's really weird, and it's just like I'm being harassed electronically 24 hours a day, and like they are harassing me physically with these lines every single day. They just put another one in, for fuck's sakes. Like now I got one that's coming out of my hand. Like them coming out of my fingertips isn't bad enough. They got to put another line in.
By the time they arrived, it would be
and it's there. Like I can't take it out. Like once it gets under your skin, you can't take it out because it stretches. So it starts to stretch. And another thing, they fucking shot something into my fucking spine. And the fucking thing that I never felt anything like this before, but it was like these folding squares going all the way across my brain. Zap, 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 but it worked its way from my spine all the way up into my frontal cortex. And it was like, and it was just like, it was like all these zaps, but it felt like these squares were like flipping like all throughout my brain. It was really weird. And like, it's really hard to explain it, but the cold feeling, like it was this numbing cold that I keep feeling in my back. Like I continuously feel it in my back. So I feel like they're doing something to me when I feel this coldness in my spine. And it's like that cooling gel. It feels like that, and it's so weird. But they permanently anchored my brain to something. They permanently attached my brain to something. Like this is really advanced military technology, and like they have been fucking torturing me physically for over 5 weeks now, as well as torturing me psychologically for over 4 years now. And like daily death threats is fucking insane to deal with. It's supposed to wear you down, and it has. It's worn me down. It's apparent to my face. Like I'm starting to get gray fucking hairs. And like that's the whole point of the fucking thing. The project, the police can fucking destroy your life, and you wouldn't even notice it was the fucking police doing it.
Something they must have had to do multiple times a year. You see a Syrian man
As they keep saying they're mafia. The police is no different than the mafia. As they keep trying to tell me this is all mafia. Like, bitch, this is pig shit. I see how you guys move. It's all police. And yet here they are. They're mafia. They're the mafia too. Would you look at that? And that's what happened. Like, fuck. Mafia took over law enforcement. Get that. Law enforcement is mafia. And we have to demilitarize the fucking police. Like, we got to help change that mentality that they have, because everybody's just a target. They're going fucking wild on us. It's always in the news. They just ran over a native lady out west in Winnipeg. fuck, I can't stop playing with these fucking things either. I'm constantly playing with it. It's so soft. Like, it is incredibly fucking soft. It's so soft, you don't feel it under your skin unless they want you to feel it. And it sucks when they want you to feel it, because that's what I deal with when I'm sleeping. When I'm sleeping, they're moving these lines around, and I am uncomfortable. So I don't get a good night's sleep ever. Fuck, they do sleep deprive me too. They have done that. They're very strategical in how they fuck with me. Very smart, but so fucking stupid. And they just like insult me every day. Like they've dehumanized me. Them and the whole system. So I don't know. Like I know they run a gang stalking program with university. That's a given. That's apparent to me. Because I'm seeing far too many young people, and it's just like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? I know why you're here. You're here because of me. Like, the cops, they just send all these people my way. You know, like, fucking people coming up in the subway, taking my picture of my fucking face, right in my fucking face, this fucking Indian bitch. Fuck. Like, they take my picture all the time, and I can tell. It's just like, okay, yeah, you're one of them because you're taking my fucking picture when they put their fucking phones up like that. Like, I've ended up on TikTok, on some fucking girl's TikTok. I know that because she was fucking filming me as I'm walking by. I'm like, okay, what the fuck?
And they knew what to do. They would simply close their gates and hold tight.
So they have an entire system where they will devote
but they knew that when the summer came to an end,
a lot of people, a lot of energy, a lot of time into just one person. I'm surrounded by hundreds of police officers that are in plain clothes. And, like, this is their building. So, like, they live in all the other buildings adjacent to here. So it's easy for them to come here to work. And that's what's happening. We have police working here 24/7 in units, watching other people, spying on them. Like they're spying on me. And it's all being done in a way so they're not held responsible or accountable for any of the fucking fucked up shit they're doing, like torturing me with with military equipment. And, like, something went into your arm? Yeah, see, okay, the lines are coming from over here, over by you. Like, they're coming over here, and it's coming over to me, so yeah, you're gonna feel it. She's got 2 lines in her feet. My cat has one going into her nose and out of her paw, or into her paw and out of her nose, one or the other. She's connected to this shit too. And it's fucked up. Cause like, it only hurts when they want you to fucking hurt. Like it's a really powerful tool to have when it comes to like, cause I'm physically hacked by the military. That's the thing. And I think it's the American military that I'm fucking hacked to, but it's being done with the help of the police and the military. So I don't know if it's the Canadian Armed Forces or if it's an American fucking, like, what do you call it, NSA project. Like, you know, like, I know this is all, like, the targeted individual community, that was started by the CIA. And now that's being taught to police departments, and police officers are now using this on the public. So you got hundreds, if not thousands of people all complaining about hearing fucking voices in their head that are subjecting them to MK Ultra. Because I'm going through 4 years now of MK Ultra. 4 fucking years of MK Ultra. That's fucking insane. And I've never broke. Like, I never broke down. They never could fucking break me, which is a goal that they want. They want you broken down so they can do things to you, so you do what they want. And, like, they don't have anybody's good intentions at heart. Everybody's a target to these fucking people, to these fucking pigs. They're just targets. Enemy combatants. It's so militarized. It's fucking buck wild what the fucking these fucks are doing in the military. and how they're getting away with it, and how nobody is fucking questioning them. Not one fucking person. Not one person's questioning orders either. I noticed that why is nobody questioning these fucking old men that are still running these things that should have fucking retired probably 10 to 15 fucking years ago, like in the 80s maybe. Like, they're still running shit, and like, it's so fucked up what these boomers are fucking doing to everybody. With the advancement in technology, they can read your mind, and you wouldn't even know it. They fucking tricked everybody with COVID. COVID was manufactured. They could see that it was grafted together, that they took two different fucking viruses and went like this and called it COVID. It was manufactured. So everybody could take these fucking vaccines. And those vaccines are not what they fucking said it was. Because like, people were still getting COVID after getting the vaccine. It didn't work. The vaccines didn't work because it wasn't about the vaccines. It was never about vaccination. It was all about getting into your head. Because they have advanced military technology that can fucking read minds at a certain frequency. They come around with their equipment and they have these like radio fucking things, like got like an antenna sticking out of it. Like it's all done on a certain frequency, but all they need to do is come around with their fucking equipment that they always keep in their bags. That's why I'm always seeing these fuckers with bags. They need to hide the equipment. They can't just show it to you. And they come around and it allows them to fucking remotely, neurally monitor you. I believe I'm using a BCI, a brain and computer interface. Because, like, I am a television set in some family's living room, and they continuously fuck with me. Still subjected me to MK Ultra. Fuck, still dealing with fucking death threats. Still dealing with fucking being called a piece of shit every day. Seriously. These fucking pigs are fucked. These pigs are fucked. And they enjoy torturing people. When you're a soldier and you start killing people, you start to get a knack for it, and you start to get a taste for it. So I'm dealing with serial killers here, too. Because they're putting bodies in the landfill. These fucking pigs are brutal. The amount of corruption I'm dealing with in this fucking building alone. Like, everybody's here is really nice. Don't get me wrong. Like, they're really nice. I'm sure they're awesome fucking people. But they're doing the most fucked up things to the people here without their knowledge or consent. And it took me fucking 2.5 years now, I think. Wait. Fuck, going on 3. It almost took me 3 years to figure it out. Just watching, being confused, like, what the fuck? And then like, they came in when I was gone and started fucking with my shit. Ruined my coffee maker. I don't know what it is, like Vaseline or something. Like, they ruined it. It's this really weird taste. And like, it's awful. It tastes disgusting, and it sticks to you, and it doesn't go away. And like, they put that shit on my coffee maker. They put that shit on my food, like on my condiments or something. I can't quite remember. They did put something in my hot sauce, but they came in here while I was gone. The landlords, the people that work here, staff, who are all police, come into my apartment and fuck with my shit because they hate my fucking record, and they hate that I'm fucking got these fucking warrants for my arrest up north that nobody's going to do anything about. They're not going to drive me up there. They're not coming down to pick me up. I'm in a legal limbo here, and like, that legal limbo, they're taking advantage of that, and they're fucking torturing me because I'm not leaving Toronto. They just want me to leave Toronto so they can lay their charges after. They have an open investigation, so I'm getting charged with something. Fucking pigs, man. But yeah, they're like, they're gonna continue justifying all this by keeping their investigation open, and you know, like, you're gonna see 4 years. There's not much of any substance to I'm sure, but like, this whole neural monitoring thing, they get into your head and they stay in your head for years. For years, they sat in my head for like 3 fucking months before they even said anything, because I was getting that feeling like, why am I being watched? How do I know I'm being watched right now? So when you get that feeling, it's fucking true. You know it. Somebody is fucking watching you. And I was getting that feeling all the time. I'm just like, what the fuck? I was so confused for years. Years and years, man. 2 fucking years I was confused. And then I stumbled onto this targeted individual community, and I looked into what they were all about, and I'm just like, okay, I'm dealing with all the exact same things. The exact same things, and it's a conspiracy perpetrated by the government. This is what our government's doing. Our government is killing their citizens. We have sanctified serial killers by the looks of it, and that are in uniform, but that never wear any. And it's fucked up. They are a mafia on their own. Because, like, they have been fucking with me hard for 4 fucking years. Like, they tried to bury me in a goddamn underneath the government building. That's how I got this. This is in the bottom of a fucking... They brought me right to the basement. I was supposed to be buried there. I wasn't supposed to get up. But I got right back up after I got hit. Immediately right back up. And the first thing I asked myself is, am I bleeding? I'm bleeding. Unbelievable. So many murder attempts, kidnapping attempts. And what am I supposed to do? Call the police on the police? They're not even going to take me seriously. They probably wouldn't even fucking take down a statement anyways. The fuckers would just throw it away. Because, like, what they're doing to me is they're deleting me. They have all my passwords. Once they nearly monitor you, when they're nearly monitoring you for years, they find out all your passwords. And this is what they're doing to people here. Without their knowledge or consent. And spying on people, finding out their passwords. That's a goal of theirs. It's fucked. It's absolutely fucked what I'm seeing. It's absolutely fucked what I'm dealing with. And, like, I'm now stuck in their building. Connected to their equipment. And there doesn't seem to be anything I can do about it other than fucking complain to this goddamn fucking screen. Fuck you, pig. Fuck you, pig. Yo, the police in Toronto are corrupt as fuck. ACAB, every single one of them are fucking bastards. Every single one of them. And corruption is standardized. It's encouraged. It's given. Like, you have to be corrupted in order to, like, advance your career. The system is absolutely fucking broken in this country, and they're not going to do anything about it because they're all in positions of power that they're never going to want to give up, and all they want is more power and more control. And they will go after anybody who doesn't comply. And that's a very scary thing because we're on our way to a fascist fucking future here. Like, we have fascist fucking pigs. Everybody in the government are fascists. They just won't admit to it. But, like, that's what we're seeing. Like, and it sucks seeing that because, like, we fucking fought and died in World War II to beat this shit. Just to have it come back in full force by the goddamn fucking police and all those fucking police officers and military fucking bastards that are fucking behind all of these fucking terrorist organizations that are committing all these terrorist acts all over the world. Seriously, they're going wild. Because they have neural monitoring technology. They have very advanced equipment that they are using on people. And they're loving it. It produces so much data. It produces so much results. They're never going to stop. They're going to keep going after people like me. They're never going to stop. And, like, we need neural rights. We need neural rights in this fucking country. And we don't have a fucking politician that has a fucking backbone. The only one that had a backbone was Jama. And they kicked her out. You spineless fucking cowards. That's what our politicians are. Spineless cowards. That are just doing whatever the fucking police tell them to. Because that's who actually runs this fucking country. Who runs this fucking province. It's the police. For some reason, the Police Chiefs Association of Ontario is something we need to absolutely listen to, and they know best and know better than anybody and everybody else. Absolute fucking bullshit. Look at this shit. It's standardized. The corruption is fucking standard. And this is what like, our country's corrupt because we got corrupt fucking police. And they're really awful. And like nobody's stopping them. Nobody's even asking them, do they have neural monitoring capabilities? Are you neurally monitoring people? Nobody's asked the police that yet. That's really odd. I don't understand why that's not even a fucking question. But like, I'm gonna try and find out who I can get to ask that fucking question. Because I really want to know how fucking much they lie. Because like they've been lying to me. When they brought me to the hospital, when they first started attacking me with these fucking lines, and I noticed that I was connected to them. It was 5 weeks ago. I called it for an ambulance because I thought I was stuck because the shit's in my body. Like they stuck it in my tongue and down my throat. So I called for an ambulance. The police show up. Immediately, I'm just like, what the fuck is this? Why are the police here? I called for an ambulance. So I know right away, like, I'm blackballed, blacklisted. Like, the doctors at the hospital will turn me away because the police are going there and they're saying, yo, turn this guy away. And then they get the military doctor to come fucking deal with me. And, like, what am I supposed to do about this fucking thing hanging out of my skull? Because I pull on it, it starts to fucking sting and burn my skull. Fucking thing.
Bring here the criminal and all the robbers, but you have not brought them. So fire started.
Can you see it? Can't see it.
And ravaging the countryside.
But I can follow it, and it always fucking leads right back up here.
In the cities, a great deal of life took place on the roofs of houses.
24-hour surveillance, I'm fucking screwed. The police are fucking killing me. That's what it is.
Perform the duties